Meeting at the DC's office in Sulikere in Bagalkot witnessed noisy protests. Some people have accused the district administration of being callous with the rescue work. And well, it looks like several people raised their voice against the authorities, even as they were seen going ahead and talking about the kind of steps they've taken with regards to the rescue operations. Things turned pretty chaotic out there as the villagers were seen clashing with the district administration, stating that they had not done enough for the rescue operations. Remember, they've stated that the rescue operations could go on even for about 6 months if they continue at this point, but the decision still hasn't been taken on whether they will stop or not. My colleague Verghese now joins us over the phone lines with more details. Verghese, clearly there are a lot of chaos erupting at the press conference that was held by the authorities.
Well, in fact, at the press conference, there were also political outfits as well as people whose land was close to Timana's father's fields. Also, they were also present at the spot. Now, what happened is some of them from the Dalit organization went on and said that the reason why Timana was not being able to being pulled out from that particular borewell is that due to the callous work that has been carried by the administration. They have accused the administration of not doing doing proper work, and that is why the Timana is still stuck at the bottom of that particular borewell. So that was what triggered off the entire protest, and then there was arguments that was breaking off, and it went on different tangents. Some wanted their fields, some wanted compensation for the fields that were destroyed because of this particular rescue operation. Some were saying that it is such a big ditch that they have to dig, especially the parallel one, that it has reached only 62 feet and there's 100 more feet to go, and nobody still knows whether they will get the child alive. So if the process goes on, that means more fields will have to be destroyed, and the gradient has to be, in fact, taken into account, because of which further fields will have to be dug up to get that proper gradient. Now, this did not go down well at all with certain sections in that particular press conference, and they started asking the government for compensation, while several others went on to say that in fact, politically, they started to saying that because the family was poor, the government did not take efficient measures to ensure that the boy can be pulled out, and it was a callous work that was going on. Now, to this, the government officials responded saying that from the moment they came to know about it, they had in fact been at the spot. They had ensured that everything possible, even alternative methods, especially using robots of Manikandan and Manjegowda, as well as others who could help in the process, were asked for. So the government went on to defend their stand, but this did not go down well with this Dalit organization, and suddenly there was a clash of ideas as well as an argument that broke out between them. Meanwhile, the government, the district in charge minister for Bagalkot, S.R. Patil, has said that the family will be given a compensation of rupees 5 lakhs, and it will be immediately given for to ensure that they will be able to tide over the losses that they had on the field as well. So that is one thing that has come out of the press conference. The press conference is still going on. Still, they are trying to figure out whether to continue with the rescue operations or not. Professor Srinivas has given his opinion with regards to the soil and the efficacy of carrying out this particular operation with the soil condition being like this. There has been a lot of statements coming out saying that if they have to reach to Timana, it will take from 45 days to 6 months, and this has not gone down well with the farmers who have fields around that particular site. So clearly there was chaos at the meeting, at the DC's meeting, and now the meeting is continuing, but still there is no clear-cut decision taken on whether to continue this particular rescue work or not, Akshita.
Right, Verghese. So also, of course, we do understand that they did speak about the rescue operations, about the kind of issues at hand. But also, of course, we understand that the district in charge minister said a decision will be taken on whether to continue with the rescue operations or not soon. Any word on exactly when they will go ahead and make that decision?
Well, since the government is facing a lot of issues with regards to this particular rescue operation that it has been carrying out for the last 4 to 5 days, what the S.R. Patil, the district administration, the district in charge minister, has asked the district administration to ensure that everything will be taken care of with regards to the fields and the kind of losses the other farmers might face because of this. But there are multiple issues that are being raised at the particular press meet, and they have to address it all. But at present, even the meeting is still going on. They've not come to a conclusive end whether to continue it or continue the rescue operations or not, Akshata.
Right, Varghese, thank you so much for joining us with all those details. Clearly not very happy with all that's taken place. The people of Bagalkot were seen clashing with the authorities present, including Dalit organizations. They were seen questioning the authorities and asking if they've taken enough steps. They believe that the rescue work was callous, and that's why it's become so delayed, with the district in charge minister, S.R. Patil, also stating that rescue operations could take somewhere up to 6 months to be completed.
ಮಾನ್ಯ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಧಿಕಾರಿಗಳಿಗೂ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾ ಉಸ್ತುವಾರಿ ಸಚಿವರಿಗೂ ವಿನಂತಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಾಂತ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ 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 ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸೂಳಿಕೆರೆ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರಿಗೆ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್, ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ಅಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಅವ್ರು ಕುಂತಾರ್ರಿ, ಅವ್ರು ಕುಂತಾರ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಕೇಳ್ರಲ್ಲ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಸುಳಿಕೆರೆ ಗ್ರಾಮಸ್ಥರು ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಕು. ಪ್ಲೀಸ್ ರಿಕ್ವೆಸ್ಟ್, ನೀವು ಕೂತ್ಕೋರಿ. ಆಯ್ತು, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲರೂ ಶಾಂತ ರೀತಿಯಿಂದ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಳ್ರಿ.
ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಪೈಪ್ ಮೂಲಕ ಆಕ್ಸಿಜನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಅದು ವಿದಿನ್ ನೋ ಟೈಮ್, ಅರ್ಧ ಗಂಟೆ ಒಳಗೆ ತಲುಪಿದ್ದೇವೆ.
ನಾನು ಅದ್ರ ಕೇಳಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ ಸರ್, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾತಾಡಬೇಕು ನಾವು. ನೋಡ್ರಿ ಇಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಜಿಲ್ಲಾಡಳಿತ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಶ್ಲಾಘನೀಯ ಮಾಡೈತಿ. ನಾ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತೀನಿ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. ನಾವ್ ಏನ್ ಹೇಳಾಕತ್ತಿ ಹೇಳ್ರಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 100 ತಜ್ಞರು ಬಂದಾರ. ಈಗ ಗಲಗಲಿ ಸಾಹೇಬರು ಹೇಳಿದಾಗ
ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಎಲ್ಲ ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ ನೋಡಿ, ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ಕುತ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ.
ಆಯ್ತು ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಾ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ.
And